Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss one more frequently asked question that you can be asked in the front-end interviews. We will discuss the question related to flattening the array. So let me open a new file. I'll give it name flatteningarray.js. So let me first tell you what kind of question it can be. So interviewer can give you, let's say, one array. So let's say he'll give you this array, and inside this array you have elements like 1, 2, and then nested arrays as well, 3, and then again nested array 4, 10, 6, 8, 9, 10. So in this way you can have like as many elements in this array. So basically he'll give you this type of array in which we will have individual elements as well along with some nested arrays. So array can have n number of nested arrays. So basically he'll give you this type of array and he'll say you to basically flatten this array and print the output. So after flattening, the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically this should be the output after flattening the array. So I guess you might have understood now what we are basically doing. So we are basically basically taking out all the individual elements from all the nested arrays, and we are basically showing that in a single array. So that's what flattening is. So let's see how we will write the code of it. So basically interviewer will tell you to basically write a code for flattening the array and show me the working of it. So let's first create a function. Its name will be flatten array, and it'll take as a parameter array. So basically what it will do is, let's create a global results array in which we will keep pushing all the elements. Okay, so you can give it name const final results. Now, okay, I have done one mistake over here because I'm using the arrow function. So you have to write const and then function name equals to and then arrow syntax, right? You can also use the function syntax as well, which will be like this: function flatten array and then this. So you can use both the options, whatever suits you best. So here I've created an arrow function which takes array as a parameter. Now what I want to do is I'll loop over this array. So I can write for let I is equal to 0, and I will loop over till array.length and I++. So I'll check each and every element. So basically you can see in the array whether the element will be existing as an individual or it will be existing as a array. So we have two options, right? Whether it can be a number or it can be array. So we will check if the element is array. So you can check by this function, if array dot is array and then array I. So this function will tell you whether the element is array or not. So if the element is array, what do I want to do? I'll simply call this recursive function, which I'm creating again with the array I element. Otherwise, if it's not an array, I'll just simply push it to my final results. So I can write final results push and then array I. So in this way you can create a recursive function to flatten the array. So let's call this function with the array which we declared in the first line, and yeah, after this you can print out the final results to check whether the final results have the flattened results or not. So let's see. So what you can do is you can run this file. You can write node and then flattening. So let's see whether we are getting the correct output or not. And as you can see, we are getting the correct output. So our output should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can see we are getting the exact same output. So in this way you can flatten the array if interviewer gives you some let's say any random array and he tells you to write a code to flatten this array. So in this way you can create a recursive function. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm looping over all the array elements and then I'm checking whether the element is array or not. If it's array, I'll just simply call this function again, and if it's not an array, we know that it is existing as an individual element, then we'll simply push it to my final results. So in this way you can create a JavaScript function to flatten the array. So yeah, I hope this makes sense and this helped you. So yeah, these type of questions can come in front-end interviews. So I hope you love this video. Please give a thumbs up. You can also comment, and yeah, see you in the next video.